Hit the board.
Are you recording?
Yeah, hit the board.
Hello, hello. Hi. Welcome back to another episode of Between Two Berms with your host, Zach Cox. I am your host, Zach Cox. Today I have a special guest for you, Dan Brady. Fran?
It's Dan. It's Dan Brady.
Hello, Fran.
Yeah.
So first question. I hear you have a class called Do It in the Dark. What can I expect from this class?
You could expect to learn about shooting pistols in compromised lighting conditions. Yeah, the lotion's not necessary at all for any reason whatsoever.
Sure?
I'm very, very certain. That's an excessive amount of lotion.
So it's not that type of class?
It is not that type of class.
Okay. So I heard that at Craig Douglas ECQC class that you called a certain individual a certain word.
I did not. That was the allegation in the scenario that I did call a certain individual a certain word. I did not do so.
You can calm down, Dan.
So
I was just talking about you calling Zach Halstead a mini bulldozer.
okay.
I don't understand why you're being so angry.
I mean, it might have something.
You're being very defensive. And you should chill out.
Okay, I'm working on it.
So Daniel, a lot of young firearms instructors seem to struggle with imposter syndrome. As an imposter yourself, what are your recommendations?
Surround yourself with people who are physically shorter than you. That it helps me get through.
That's exactly what an imposter would say. We at Apache have been talking behind your back.
Mm-hmm.
What do you bring to the table? I'm sorry, that sounded rude. What exactly do you do here?
I teach occasionally.
Cool. Why are you being so unreasonable?
I'm just an unreasonable person.
How long have you been in the firearms industry and teaching?
20-ish years.
Why did it take you so long to be a mediocre instructor?
I'm sorry, I have a tough time. Can you speak up? I have a tough time hearing dumbassery out of this.
Why did it take you so long to be a mediocre instructor?
Mostly I had to get around people who were less competent than me to be more like them. So being around you is brings me down to a level of incompetence that shows through.
It's commonly known that you have anger problems.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you such an angry person, Daniel? Who hurt you?
A lot of it goes back to
Not getting enough attention as a kid?
no, I was I was the oldest, so I got plenty of attention.
Itty bitty hands?
Small hands, that plays into it a little bit.
Why is it that you are a better teacher and instructor on Facebook than you are in real life?
As an imposter, it's pretty easy to get away with some certain things on social media than it is in person. It's what I tend to do.
Actually, you're really good at this. That's actually what I said here. That's also what an imposter would say. So yeah, it doesn't make sense. So you don't have a chin.
I don't. Yeah.
We had someone write in and wanted me to ask you a question.
Okay.
Showers.
Yes.
Why don't you take them anymore, Daddy?
I do still shower.
We can come back to that one if you would rather.
I try to shower alone though, and I've had people try to encroach on my shower time.
Going back to do it in the dark. What fleshlight would you
recommend? Grossly misinterpreting with your, yeah.
What fleshlight would you recommend?
I would recommend a high lumen, high candela flashlight.
High candela?
High candela.
Can you spell that for me?
Candela. Good thing that's not soap that you dropped.
I've always heard the saying, once a Marine, always a Marine. Since you used to be a Marine, how long did it take you to get over the trauma of not getting into the Navy?
Well, I mean, the Marine Corps is the department of the Navy. It's frequently referred to as the men's department of the Navy. So.
Why are you being so unreasonable?
A lot of it has to do with the makeup you're wearing.
You may not know this, Daniel, but hurt people hurt people. Can you please read this out loud to the camera?
Proprioception.
Oh. Can you say it one more time?
Proprioception is what that says right there.
I thought it was proprioception.
No, I did make a pronunciation.
Well, that's what you said in your class.
A number of years ago.
That's what you
I did. I
taught me. What is proprioception?
I have no idea. It's just a brain fart under those particular circumstances. So there you go.
I guess we don't need these anymore.
Were you trying to set a mood? You're not anywhere near good looking enough. So.
Given how much you have accomplished over and overcome in your life, what advice would you give to other developmentally disabled people?
Well, if I were speaking to a developmentally disabled person such as yourself, I would say that the sky is the limit. Well, if you're tall enough, the sky is the limit. You may need something to stand on.
Is that a short joke? You really don't. No, do you? Never mind. Okay. You know I'm insecure about that. Why would you do that?
Mostly because it's funny.
It's not funny.
It's
funny, Dan.
It's funny. Everybody here thinks it's
Why are you like this?
Yeah. Bottle those up. Give me some to drink.
So every guest that comes onto this show, I like to give a little gift for them. So I got you a little something. I worked very hard on this. I got everyone in the Apache cadre to put something inside this box of what you mean to them.
Oh. Well, that was very, very kind of them.
When they all signed it this low.
I see that. Even see, Kipley signed it. Derek signed it.
That's it.
You signed it.
What you mean to everybody.
So Rodney signed it. It's everybody's the same size as you, including the little baby Yoda on there.
Mm-hmm.
It would appear there's nothing in here, meaning that yeah. Suppose I don't mean anything.
Thank you for coming to another episode of Between Two Berms with your host, Zach Cox. I am Zach Cox. Thank you, Fran.
You're welcome, Zach.
Yeah, we're done.
Computer working down there. Watch.